2020 hit, Major League Baseball started to furlough some scouts. I was fortunate to maintain my job, but as an experiment, I went and got a job at Athletic Edge, giving lessons to kids. Most of my coaching was centered around a higher level, but I was super curious, because I have 4 children of my own, if some of the stuff that I was implementing with professionals and higher level players would translate to the lower level players. And I found out within like 3 or 4 sessions with kids that it was going to work, and it was working really well. This is kind of a way to scratch that itch to continue to coach, and again, selfishly, I've really enjoyed doing it. We're a little bit hampered sometimes in the Pacific Northwest because of the weather we get in the wintertime. Even in the spring, like during our season, it's not always great weather. So the fact that I have a roof over my head and it's going to be heated with enough space that kids can swing a bat. When this whole dream started to really take shape, we'd contacted a couple of different companies, had them come out and give us bids for what it would look like, what it would cost. With a ruler, I drew out kind of the dimensions of what I wanted to look like. I had a vision for it being as simple as it could be. Dylan and Rachel got a hold of it, and immediately I could tell they were as excited about the project as I was. I think it helps that they're baseball people, right? So they've got a son who's involved in baseball, they're just baseball people through and through. So what I appreciated was there were things I wasn't thinking about that they would bring to me. That's why we chose the wood paneling we did. And again, the pride came through in the craftsmanship. It was an impressive thing to watch because they basically built it by themselves, the 2 of them. I had a template of all the different things I could choose, both side paneling and roof paneling and you name it. And then they also had the ability to go see the shops, see the ones that were already up. In fact, we chose this color scheme we did because we saw another place and it just looked so clean. They made it so simple, it was so easy. We even threw some curveballs at them throughout the process. We asked them to add some things that were late and change some things late in the process, and they just went right along and made it work. So it was great. The shop is amazing, and it's gonna serve not just some kids in the local community, but it's also going to really serve my family. It's hard for me to write a report from my kitchen table because I've got 4 children and it's chaos. The shop is now giving me an office space. I write 3 or 4 reports a night from home, which never happens. It's going to be a great place for my kids to have sleepovers and watch movies. It's a multi-purpose building, and it's more here to serve me and my family, but in the process we use it to help others. I lost 60 pounds back in 2020. I started to recognize that being close to your food, understanding the role nature plays in our connection to God, spirit, the universe, whatever you want to call it, I started to feel that and sense it myself. So I wanted my kids to experience it and know nothing different. But yeah, for me, it's about the lifestyle. It's just the lifestyle that I think is more wholesome and down to earth, and I want my kids to know that.